In this lesson, I'm going to give you a detailed explanation of your Fry sun here. Now, I know that I'm skipping these two objects, but it'll be easier for me to explain to you how they work and what they do whenever we go to render our first scene in Fry Render. So let's go ahead and click on this Fry Render sun node. And as you can see, it creates what is a sun shape. This works in conjunction under your Fry Render globals. So let's just go over here and click on our render globals and choose Fry Render. Go into the settings tab and click open environment settings. Here we can configure our sun to any time of day back to say like 1971, I think it is, and any latitude and longitude all over the world. But you see here that the image is black. This is because we haven't moved or clicked on our sun shape node here to bring an image up. So if we click on this and move it, you can see that the image doesn't update. This is because the position here has been locked. So let's go ahead and uncheck this. Now when we go ahead and move this, you can see that the sun shape node is actually changing wherever we place it all over the world. Now let's say that you wanted to put in your latitude and your longitude. You would have to look this up on Google and then just put those numbers into these slots, and you will get the sun for whatever latitude and longitude that you put in here. For the date tab here, you can go ahead and put in any date back to 1971. Anything earlier, it just won't show up. You can put any time of date that you want in here. This is government time, so that it works in 12s. 14 hours, 10 hours, 13. So it would be like 0600 or 24 hours, which would be noon. It works like military time. The temperature here works very much like the Kelvin temperature in V-Ray. And as you can see, this is 57,000. So if I turned it up to say 100,000, it's going to be a very hot image. It's just going to basically bake temperature into your render. As you can see here, this is your light mixer, which works in conjunction with this, your Fry Render object properties window. And like I said, I typically use 0 to set that up, so it'll set it up once we click accept. Your time, day, cycle animation, which is going to be used for animating your sun across your sky. Your exposure exposes the sun. As you can see there, it'll make it brighter. The preview is what quality of the preview that you want in this image viewer. Your turbidity, if we move this, you can see that it changes the environment and the sky a little bit. The aerosol, you can see that it's basically changing the ground. Now when we go to render with the Fry sun, I'll show you how to set that up. But you can see, if I can move some of these windows here, accept, move this down. Once I click accept, you're going to see this sun shape move, and that's the placement of how we have our sun set up. Now if you have an interior scene, you can still move this sun shape node to angle in through the windows, and it'll keep how you have set it up. So if you have an interior where it's just the top window, you can leave it like that. But if you have an interior with side windows, you can go ahead and just angle it so it's actually going to get into the interior, and that way you would have your sunlight coming in through the window.